See, he doesn't even know it yet. But he's about to go to the vets. You don't even know it. He don't even know. So I'm just trying to sweeten the blow, right? By doing all this. Hey. I'm just trying to sweeten the blow by doing all this. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully. Once the belly's full and he's done with all this, he's gonna run underneath his room and not come out the whole day. You didn't have to do all that, man. Okay? Nice, alright. So yeah, man, we're actually gonna head off over to the vets. He needs to get his annual injections. Annual injections? Annual? Are they annual injections? Yeah, that's annual. Yeah. What, man? Huh? No. So we need to head over to the vets to go get his annual injections. Which ones are they exactly? I forgot. They're called the R2, RD. I'm not too sure. Search it online. Let me double check. Let's say annual rabbit vaccine. Yeah, the RHD 1 and 2. Right, so it's to protect them from 3 major diseases. These are the injections that we're going to go get today. From, myxomatosis, RHD, and RHD2. Myxomatosis is a disease spread by blood-sucking insects. Cover your damn ears. Blood-sucking insects and direct contact with infected rabbits. Signs include blindness, swelling, and difficulty feeding and drinking. Oh. That sounds horrid, I lie. Sounds mad, innit? God forbid, bro. And then RHD1, which is also known as a viral hemorrhagic disease. Damn. This disease is endemic in wild rabbits in the UK. Signs include depression or collapse, breathing difficulties, fever, and bleeding from the nose. Yeah, I don't like reading about these things, if I'm being honest with you. And then RHD2 is a second strain of RHD that affects rabbits of all ages. There's no specific treatment. And while some rabbits can recover from this infection, it's still fatal in many cases. God forbid. Let's go get these goddamn injections. What? Pack your suitcase, bro. Pack your little bag. Pack your little travel. We're gonna go get these goddamn injections. What? Did you just read? Did you just... yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. There's nuts out there, man. Take your injections, bro. Don't be playing with none of this. Come on, my boy. You should consult a vet for advice on the right vaccination course for your rabbit and the best time to vaccinate. Some vets offer a single injection that protects against all 3 of the diseases. Yeah, that's the one we're getting today. Majority of the time... You're shedding. Yeah, so like I was saying, that's the one we're gonna go get today. That's the one we get every single time. We've done it about 2 times. I think the first year I had him, I didn't inject him with it because I didn't know about it. So the first year I had him, I didn't get him vaccinated, but the last 2 years I've got him vaccinated every year. The side effects from rabbit vaccines are rare, usually mild, tend to resolve within 24 to 48 hours. Common side effects include lethargy, reduced appetite, and a small swelling around the injection site. Small price to pay. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, we're gonna head off to my local vets. I'll say local, it's about an hour away from me, but they're very, very good. They specialize in exotic animals, and in the UK, rabbits are actually classed as exotic animals. I think around the whole of the world, the majority of places, rabbits are classed as exotic animals. I personally don't go to anywhere else. I'm not gonna name drop because there's no need for that. But I personally don't go anywhere else for injections and all that type of stuff, like checkups and stuff. I like to go to this one place. It's called, it's called Beaumont Sainsbury's Animal Hospital, and they're based in Camden. Camden is maybe about 45 minutes away. Our appointment is at 4:30, 4:20, 4:30? 4:20. I do no admin. I don't call the vets. I don't do none of that. That's what. Appointment's at 4:20. It is now just turning 2 o'clock. So we got to leave here at maybe around like 3:30 to make it in good time. And they're just really, really good. They specialize in exotic animals, and I've noticed the difference in care when it comes to going to them compared to places I've been to in the past. The other day I was a bit concerned about his nail. I thought his nail had broken. So I sort of took it to them to just sort of have a look at. Now I thought there was a little lump on his finger. I felt like there was a lump on his finger, but apparently it was just his knuckle. It was literally just a joint in his finger, and I thought there was something wrong with him. And she was like, "You brought him all the way here for a knuckle." Yeah, that was £70 well spent. So the travel is worth it because, you know, you can't put a price on these guys' health. Do you know what I mean? You're willing to pay the extra price to make sure they're well looked after. That's something we sort of lack within the UK. We don't really have many practices here that specialize in exotic animals like rabbits and things of that nature. So when you do find somewhere, you sort of latch onto them. And they cost the exact same as the commercial sort of vets that we have here as well. So it's a win-win. Do you know what I mean? So currently some orders are actually getting packed right now. I need to do a video. On the whole packing and fulfilling process, and just a whole video about the shop and things of that nature, man. I'm gonna do one very soon. Once we get all these orders packed, I'm gonna run to the post office, send them off, and then from there I think we'll shoot straight into Camden, man. You lot are about to see World War 3. Trying to get this guy into his little basket. I don't like traveling with him because it stresses them out so much. But that's what I was talking about desensitizing him. I really wish there was a video I made on TikTok about the things I wish I'd done earlier before I got my rabbit, and one of them was things I wish I'd done earlier when I first found my rabbit. And one of the things was desensitizing him. I really wish I desensitized him to like, the car and going outside a lot earlier. I still can now. Well, obviously it's a lot of work. Do you know what I mean? I wish I could have done it earlier so he's a lot more chilled in the car, a lot more relaxed in the car. But yeah, the car stresses him out a lot. He does calm down after some time, but by that time we're already home. How you been today though? I feel like I ain't seen you in time. I've been running around bears, innit? Nugget. Your belly's full. Go on, I'll let you chill out for the next few hours or so, and then we're gonna get going, bro. Employee of the month. Oi!
Employee month every month. It's not fair as well. I'm telling you.
He makes himself employee of the month. What do you have to say about that? Winning employee of the month every month. The press are asking you, what do you have to say about that? They're saying it's rigged. Put in the recipient's name. As everything, just when it's international, all you're doing is manually. Whereas when it's a local order, you can just copy and paste it and it will fill in everything for you. That's the only difference with the international orders. And then the customs declaration, but that's afterwards.
Okay, which one's the postcode? Is that the postcode or that's the postcode?
Someone's trying to win employee of the month.
And I'm winning, but you're going to still let him win.
The rabbit's going to win. He decides. I don't decide, he decides.
No, it's rigged. It's every month I work harder than him and he wins. I'm sick of it.
Sale of goods. It's always a sale of goods. It's never a gift, document, return. It's always sale of goods, yeah? Mm-hmm. Item description. Once you type in rabbit, okay, let's just say, because his package is treats, isn't it?
Food, yeah.
It's food, isn't it? So once you type in just rabbit treats, it's going to generate a code, a tariff code, every single time, like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Type in rabbit treats, it's going to generate the code. You just click it, transfer the codes over there. Country of origin, obviously the UK. Quantity 1, the weight is already there. Item value, how much did this order come up to? No, 19, the total of the whole thing. So if it does go missing, they know how much to compensate me for. Does that make sense? They're the only ones that approved me for a business account.
Really?
All the other, yeah. No, I could have got one with the high street bank, but I wanted one of these online banks.
Right.
And a few of them said no for whatever reasons, and these were the only ones. So I was like, all right, I'm going to have to be smart with it. Let me just create an account with them, but not keep the money in there.
Yeah.
Because
I've had enough stories.
God forbid something goes wrong with them. Bro, you can't contact them. Buying a label printer is the best thing I ever done. There we go, all connected. Print. It's jammed.
It's going to get jammed again with that one.
It's quite a tedious label printer.
Yeah. Oh.
Is that the rabbit?
Is that the rabbit? Is that my name?
Do the ones it's done. It's done some of them.
Papa!
What's he done? You got it, you have to repack that.
Stop, little Kabali.
Get him out, get him out, get him out. He's misbehaving too much. Close the door as well. Hey, I'm gonna tell the vet to give you a rectal check again. You keep misbehaving like this. The banana chips, he's gonna get full quickly. The banana chips. Here, take this one. Oi. He knows what time it is.
Saw the box.
He saw the box, he said, yeah, safe. He said, I'm out of here. He hates this box, innit? I need to line it up, though, innit? Why does it smell sweet? It smells nice.
He's had some sweets.
Some sweets in there or something, innit? So sometimes I'd use hay, but hay just makes it messy, innit? Just makes it messy for no reason. So I'll just put some treats in, because this doesn't even eat the hay anyway. So, and this is everything done, man. Then just a blanket to cover it on top, innit?
Try the nibble. It comes out with that.
So if you're ever looking for safe treats...
He's definitely coming out now.
If you're ever looking for safe treats, mate.
Wow, he knows. We need to try plan B now. Or we're just grabbing this.
Yeah, that's plan C. Plan C is we just uproot the whole house. We just uproot him from it.
Oh.
I want him to get in himself.
He's not going to after last time. We've got what they did to him.
Stick in the bubble. I'm sorry. We won't be long, I promise. It won't be long. Alright, let's do this quick because I don't like him being in there for too long.
Did you put treats in it?
No, we'll carry like a bag mix of everything. I'm sorry. I know, my boy. We'll open it up once we get in the car. Bro. I don't think we're even gonna have enough time to drop off the parcels at the post office because our appointment's at what,
4:20. We're over there at
Our
4:25.
appointment's at 4:20. If we're to drop them off at the post office, that's another 15-20 minutes. But some people have waited a couple of days for their parcels, so nah, if I send it off tomorrow, it's gonna get there by the end of the week, and it's just, I really hate customers waiting that long for their parcels, man. Yeah, there's not much we can do about it, because last time we were late, he actually cancelled our appointment, remember? Last time we were late, he actually cancelled our appointment. But we were only chilling because we weren't really in a rush, because remember when we got there on time, we were seen an hour later.
Yeah.
So we thought there was a bit of grace period, a bit of leeway. Do you know what? Call and find out. Call quickly and find out. Yeah. Call and find out and see if, let's just say that, oh, we're running 5-10 minutes late. I'll talk to them. Call it. Put it on last week.
Okay.
How are they with picking up? They pick up quite quick.
Yeah. Depends. Today they were quick.
I ain't called them in a minute.
You can press 1 to request a callback once we put you through to the queue.
Oh, why did I do that? He's not talking to us.
Yeah, he's fuming right now.
Our team are all very busy looking after patients in our care, and you may experience a longer than normal wait for us to answer your call. We appreciate your patience. You may find the answer to your question on our website, where there is information on preparing for your...
We're already there.
You were just about to pick up.
Imagine. She's just saying bye to the last customer. Let him come out. Give him some...
Yeah?
Yeah, let him come out. When's the last time you left the house? When's the last time you got outside, bro? I know he's scared right now, but he'll warm up.
He always does at the end.
He always does. Why is he driving silly? Does he not know I got a rabbit on board? Why is he driving like that?
We need to get a sticker.
I need to get the rabbit on board, innit?
Yeah.
Majority of the time when I'm driving with him, no music, no nothing, no radio, no nothing. You know how sensitive their ears are. And I feel like the road noise is overwhelming enough for them. Do you know what I mean? So I'll just try to keep it as silent as possible. Try to drive as steady as possible as well. To sort of help the ease. But he warms up. After about 20-25 minutes, you'll see him running around and climbing on my lap and doing all his usual stuff. He even starts digging and stuff. He'll warm up. But the initial 5, 10, 15 minutes is always hell. It's always hell for him. Is it there?
No. Yeah.
About half an hour out. Traffic's decent, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
There's better school kids out than that. No gremlins. Just pulling up now. Made it in good time. My appointment's at what, 4:20, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the time, like 4:24?
Yeah.
The college is just, it's actually a college as well, isn't it? It's a college, I say. The college is just here, and that's also where the vet is as well. All good, yeah?
Yeah, all good.
See my boy? What's his name? Let's get in there.
So on the 25th of April, we're not open.
And to make sure just a minute, all right?
No problem, thank you.
So 16 cash, so it's £25.47.
Stressing. I've got an appointment at 4:40, I think it was.
4:20.
4:20.
Thank you. Hiya.
It's just recording for social media, is that alright?
Find out maybe you have to check the vet because I'm a student.
Okay, sure. Hi, how you doing?
Hey, little. Hi, you're cute.
So just to let you know, I'm just recording for social media. Is that all good with you?
Are you
I said fine with me as long as it's fine.
That's fine with me, that's fine.
Amazing.
Take us through how little one's getting on.
Yeah, so he's actually pretty okay. I've literally just brought him in for his injections, his yearly injections. I think you guys call them the
RHD2
That's the one.
Mixie
That's
one.
the one, yeah, just to make sure
Fine.
everything. But outside of that, he's been perfectly fine.
I know he came in for a bit of a leg-foot issue a little while ago. Is that
Yes,
all fine?
That's
that
all
all
good,
cleared
yeah.
up?
Ended up just being his knuckle. It was actually just his knuckle, so I brought him in for literally just it being his
Oh
knuckle.
dear,
But yeah, he's all good. Outside of that, he's all good. He did have a bit of sores under his feet as well, actually,
Okie dokie.
which have sort of stayed neutral. It's not sort of got worse or
Well, so
better.
it's kind of just staying
They've just
the
sort of
same.
stayed the same type thing.
Anything we're doing at the moment for that?
No, nothing at all at the moment. Yeah, I've been told I can get him like a pair of socks and stuff to sort of help, but I've just sort of left it as it is.
For our little one, he's obviously a little bit stressed about being here, so we're just looking.
It's still, yeah.
I'm guessing around about 500. 500. I'll have another listen after you, don't mind. He's breathing quite, yeah, so I imagine that might be. Oh, I'm going to have a little listen as well, and then we'll have a little look inside. It should be. If you'd like to pop 220 for his heart rate up on there as well, then I won't forget.
I feel like you're more stressed than him.
Well, I'm more stressed than him.
Alright, stay there for me. If you put his weight on, please, is 1.66. Lovely, and we'll just check what's underneath here. The little feces. I was worried with his ears because he's not a little loppity boppity, but they can still develop little bits there, and we'll just have a little feel over your face.
What are some of the problems like a lion head might face?
Lion
With all
heads,
the
I
hair that
guess,
they have.
if they are gonna groom themselves lots, sometimes we just need to be worried they're not gonna get like obstruction-y things. They also can get kind of matting more likely if we're not keeping on top of the grooming. More than just your general rabbit things of making sure we're eating nicely. As we get older, kind of from 5 years plus, we can start to develop dental issues, making sure our gut health is nice and happy. But it'll be more kind of secondary grooming things or ingestion of hair that I'd be thinking about with our lion heads.
That's sort of like a myth with pineapple juice helping to break down hair and fur and stuff?
I don't think it's really, like, I know people do.
Right.
I find sometimes it's a bit sweet as well for like the tummy.
Right.
And what we're really doing is trying to rehydrate the rabbit. So we often have them on IV fluids to just really try and soften everything and rehydrate the gut. And then having them on, if it's an actual blockage, really, really strong pain relief. Because that's uncomfortable, it gets really big, they get gassy, the gas makes them uncomfortable, that makes them go into stasis because they're painful. So 9 times out of 10, if it's fur, that will pass through.
Okay.
If the rabbit is admitted in and has like IV, fluid therapy, strong pain relief, that sort of thing. So it's making sure we're just staying on top of the grooming. If he's shedding, we're hoovering it all up or brushing it all up.
Of course.
And then nice hydration status, we don't need to overload them with stuff, but just good gut health, keeping on top of excess fur, that generally speaking should keep us nice and cosy with that kind of thing.
And what would you say are sort of the steps to take? Let's say you do notice your rabbit's gone into GI stasis. What's the first thing you should sort of...
I would usually take to the vet because stasis itself is not a disease. Stasis is always secondary, right? So the reasons why we could be in stasis could be something completely benign. I've had someone bring in a rabbit in gut stasis because the wind blew really loud the night before and it spooked them. So she didn't drink because she was hiding away. Because she didn't drink, it then led into stasis.
Right.
But then I've had, but then I've had others where they've come in because they've been a surgical emergency. You know, something has happened, like a liver lobe is twisted, or they've got an obstructed, or something like that. And unfortunately, depending on the degree, if it's a true acute stasis they're going into, that can be quite a serious condition, or it could be something completely behavioural benign. Other things I sometimes worry about with them is because we're a prey animal, we often hide signs of being unwell. So sometimes the first time that you notice something is off is, oh, we're eating a little bit less, we're drinking a bit less, the poos are looking a bit funny. And although that's a new sign we've noticed, it could be the first sign of, I've had kidney disease for the past 3 months, my dental things are kind of changing. So it's just, maybe it's because I'm a vet and I'm paranoid, because whenever my rabbits go into anything, I'm like, straight in, let's do all the things. But it's one of those things, stasis is a syndrome, it can be dangerous, but you need to treat the stasis, but it's also really important we try and identify what the actual cause was, so that we can deal with that as well for them.
I get a lot of questions on social media of people asking sort of, how do you deal with it at home? Because not everyone would have like access to an emergency vet. I thought I'd just ask a professional what the sort of things to...
That's why I'd recommend, I'd always get them assessed first to basically rule out the scarier things. And then depending on how we're managing at home, typically it will be things like feeding if we're not blocked, which we need to work out, gut stimulants to help move things along, and pain relief. But I would always recommend, in the first instance, you need to identify what even happened. Oh dear. Right, and we're going to have to still back the otoscope to look in your mouth.
There's another one.
If he's a little bit quiet the next 24 hours after a vaccine, I don't expect him to be unwell, but that can be completely normal. Same if we get any kind of little lumpy bumpy up here. Are you happy being my bum stock?
I'm happy being
I'm happy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Stunning. Really nice little chompers there.
So what's that checking exactly? The teeth length or teeth health?
So, with rabbits, we obviously look at the front teeth, the incisors, that can tell us a little bit about the level. Things that I'm checking for, we're making sure there's no spurs. So rabbits have sharp edges on the edge of their teeth for them to grind away at the hay, that's normal.
How are those teeth back here lined up? Are they lined up like ours? How do they look?
Let's see if I can get a photo.
Yeah, I've always wondered how they look on the side.
Here's kind of what I'm looking at. It's normal to have some sharp edges along the side of the tongue. That's normal. We don't want anything that's overgrowing, that's pointing against the tongue, soft tissues, that sort of thing. The other thing we're looking for is how these teeth are lining up, because they should be aligned. They should all be nice and straight, and they should all be a similar height. If we're starting to have uneven wear, changes, good work buddy, you can start to basically get teeth at different heights, or kind of wavy. And those are signs we might be starting to develop dental issue. And I guess we're also looking for, like, is there a big red part of the tongue? Is there a missing tooth? Is there pus or something in there? But it's more we're looking at, is everything kind of aligned, equal height, equal kind of lining up?
Did you go over, sorry, what you gave him exactly today?
Yeah, so today we had our Mixo RHD Plus. So that covers against myxomatosis, and it covers against strains 1 and 2 of RHD, which is the rabbit hemorrhagic disease. And both of those are kind of viral conditions. They can be spread by insects biting them, it can be on your shoes, that sort of thing. So even indoor rabbits should be vaccinated. They are smaller, because I used to have double-coated lion heads, the ones who were like full
Oh, right.
goof.
I'll definitely keep an eye out. Thank you so
Alright,
much for
bud,
that.
no worries. You take care, and yeah, hopefully... Yes.
Hello. I just want to pay for the injection.
Oh,
We
no.
come for Chloe at 5-ish.
Something around that. Not an email with the breakdown or not?
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Let me see if I have your email address.
What's up, my boy? Home time, my boy.
I'm saying we did say he would get better.
I told you, look, he will get better. Look at him now. It's gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse from here. Are you lot crossing or what? I have a rabbit on board. Hour and a half. Oh,
You're
my
lying.
God. Show them.
Oh my
Hour and a half, man. Oh, thank you, my boy. Even when you're scared.
You're just always best friend.
Even when you're scared, I'm still your best friend. Look at him now. He's not gonna stop now. But this just helps him to stress, do you know what I mean? He's really stressed up in that cage like that, so this helps, man. Look at you. Watch his reaction. Should I put him down? Oh. Watch his reaction, right? Careful. Have you recovered from yesterday's ordeal? You seem alright to me. Let's check the ears. Let's check the belly at the vets. I think the injections kicked in. It's working. So last night when I came in, I just left him alone. Like, I literally was walking in front of my camera, bro. Last night when I came in, I just left him alone. I came, brought him upstairs. You saw him run underneath, and I haven't bothered him since. So it's now the next morning, and he looks good. He looks okay. I didn't see him behaving lethargic or tired or sort of seeing the side effects of the injection. So yeah, he's all good, man. But I just thought I'd let him cool off because that car journey was a bit stressful for him. Yeah, next day now, I need to go and get in some vegetables. I'm completely out of vegetables. I need to go and drop off the orders that I didn't drop off yesterday. I think a few new orders came in. A couple new orders came in. Let me double check. Yeah, I got 3 new orders to add to the collection. I think the other orders are still in my boot. So yeah, I'll add on these 3 new orders, drop them off, grab me some vegetables, and then come back, man. You lot chat to him. If he says anything mad to you, let me know. Oh my goodness. Oh my boy. Should they hold a little plastic bag or something because this is a lot to carry. Alright, let me do that. Have you recovered since the other day? How you feeling? Do some grapes? I'll go shop, I'll get you some grapes. Like I said, man of many words. Man of many words.
Can't forget his grapes, or never forgive me. Once I promise him something, I have to live up to it.
I promised you some grapes, didn't I? I told you I'd get you some grapes. They are not. Oh, you want some more? Grape time. With that being said, catch you lot in the next one.